Hi guys, I'm back and finally in my kitchen with something to share. Today's an easy recipe, but one I want to share with everybody because it's delicious, nutritious, and I think you're going to like it. It's a beet and three bean salad. Stick around to the end if you can, and I'm going to show you or tell you a funny story, just how food travels. It's really cool how this recipe came to me. Okay, let's get started. I'm using all Goya products here because this is what I have in New York. I use Goya beans. Now, let me just move things a bit so you can see. It gets pink beans, small pink beans. Okay, let's put them in. Now, I cut the recipe in half. You would use a can of each. I used half a can of each of the beans, okay? So the small pink, white beans, I also changed it and used small white beans. You may want to use the cannellini, the larger ones. I don't like them. They're about the size of the kidney beans, but they're white. So I like the smaller ones. Give a little different texture, a little bit visually different, you know? Okay, anybody notice that these were my thrifted bowls from last year that I didn't know what I'd be using them for? Now I know. They came in handy. Perfect. And what gets added is green beans. I just took a handful, cut them, make them small size, okay? Just like that. And you can see the portion. Maybe 3/4, half a cup, a little more than half a cup, okay? This is a very personal, in my opinion, forgiving salad. You didn't want to put the green beans, you don't have to. If you wanted to add some other vegetable of your own, you could do that. Maybe you'd want to, I'm not even going to say because it's up to you. Okay. Those three. Now for the king of the show, the queen of the show, I'm using, and there's all three from this pack I bought. I shared with you guys in my small haul yesterday. I've never had these, but they look and smell and taste wonderful. These are premium cooked Greek beets, and they're from Greece. All right, delicious. I don't know that I'm going to need it, but I saved a bit of the juice just in case I feel my dressing's dry because I'm going to make up my own dressing. Okay, all three of those beets, chop them nice and small. Okay, like that. And there you go. That's the star of the salad. And I used all three because I really didn't measure, but I feel that I used 3 half cans, a cup and a half of beans. So I thought like cup and a half to 2 cups of beets was a good ratio along with the green beans. Now it gets red onion. You guys know, if you don't, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a big fan of raw onions. I put them in my food because I'm health conscious and I like to eat healthy. And I will force myself to eat certain things that are super healthy for me and that I'm not crazy about. Okay? Not crazy about raw red onions. So what do? I took my little handy chopper here, the little manual chopper, and look how finely, guys, look how finely I chop them down. And I'm not going to put a lot in because I don't like them. And sometimes if I really am not in the mood for them, I'll take a shallot because shallots are more mild than red onions. And I put them like in my chicken salad and stuff. Okay, let me see. I don't want too much. 1 heaping spoon. Okay. 2 spoons. Okay. And this I'll save for tuna or something else. Even Vinny doesn't like raw onions. Right, Vin? You don't like raw onions. No, neither of us are fans. I do it because we have to have the health benefits. Also, I don't know that it was in the recipe, and that's the beauty of cooking. I add it on my own. I made different changes, and you will too. It's just a bean beet salad. But it's fun to see how different everybody makes it, you know. Again, I don't know that parsley was in it, but I took a nice bunch and minced it very tiny because parsley is so good for you. It does so many healthy things that I like parsley. So that I put in everything I can. Wherever I feel it fits, let me just rinse off, guys. Wherever I feel it fits, I add it. I don't care if it's a seafood dish, whatever I'm cooking. If I feel parsley can go into it, I got to get this off, otherwise it'll drive me crazy. I can't cook around dirt. And that's really the whole salad. Now I'm just going to show you the dressing that I feel is going to taste good on it. Let's see. Let's see. It's a small kitchen here, guys. I like to keep it tidy because it is small. Okay, now we're going to season, make a dressing, and be done. That's it. And then if you want, I'll tell you my story. I need a little bowl to make the dressing, the vinaigrette. First, let's put our seasonings. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of salt. Da, 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 da. I have small holes. Not kidding. I'm going to have to do the pinch. I'm going to have to use a little bit of my, I think I'm going to start using my Maldon salt. I save it, but, you know, it's really good salt. And it does go nicely. Okay, now what else? Pepper. A little bit. We don't like a lot of pepper here. And garlic powder. This is really good. Okay. Garlic powder. I could probably put more of that. And my ground pepper in my new pepper mill from my thrifted. This is my thrifted pepper mill. And I put all fresh peppercorns in it. All right, so I have 2 peppers in there. I think that's everything but the dressing. Now the dressing is going to be simple. Your very best olive oil. You know, I'm a preacher on the olive oil thing. And I got a lot to say about it, but I'll leave it for another time. Just use the best olive oil you can. And I'm gonna make the dressing on the side because this I feel I need to see what I'm putting. It's 1 part, 2 parts oil, or 3 parts oil, 1 part vinegar. Let's see. It's always less vinegar, and I always mess up the measurements. So you do yours precisely to your taste. Because I always over vinegar or something. See, I can feel I'm doing it. All right. And taste as you go. You know, it's early here. I didn't even have breakfast yet. It's only 10:30, so I'm not really going to, I don't want to eat too much of this and break my fast. Okay. And mix it well. Emulsify it as best you can. That's good, see? Now the dressing, again, it's personal. If you want a Dijon mustard, if you want red wine vinegar and olive oil, if you want another dressing entirely, a lemon dressing, a vinaigrette, anything you like. This is what I like. And I think the balsamic's going to go nice with the beets. And I love balsamic. I do. Okay, let me get a napkin. See, I'm already dripping. I'm already dripping. Not good. All right. Ooh la la, c'est sent. Now I'm going to call that a done deal. For the dressing. There we got beets on the floor. That's all right. I get to it. See the weird things that happen in the kitchen? I mean, seriously? Who could account for that? That the fork would have split over? Oh, and we all know how beets color. Thank goodness it didn't color my floor. All right. Keep moving. Keep going. Keep going. We got to change this for a large spoon to toss. The problem here, I didn't rethink. The board is in the way of my spoons and things like that. All of my, I got to rearrange a few things because I need a big spoon. I can still reach everything. No matter. All right, now we mix and that's it. That's it. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? What a colorful salad. It really is. Look at this, guys. Come on. Those beets are glistening with the olive oil. We're going to have this tonight with chicken burgers. This is our side salad. It's wonderful. And then I will pick on it all week because this is my kind of food. I love this. I love everything in this bowl. Again, now you could do the beans of your choice. I'm going to do another one. I will do another one. Oh, this is good. This is good. Now, like I said, it's a little bit dry. I'm going to take some of the natural beet juice. Yes, we go. And I'm going to keep that in the salad. Alrighty. I'm happy with that. Let me taste it. It probably needs a little salt or something. Probably. I made a catastrophe mess here. We know that. Hey, real life, real cooking, real kitchen. That's what I say all the time. Real life, real cooking. Let's taste her. Get a little bit of beets, a little bit of green bean. Try to get the bite. A bite. I'm missing a white bean. My green bean fell off. Okay, there's the bite. Mmm. 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 I'll be 100% transparent with you. It's delicious. Guess what your girl did wrong? And it's okay. It's edible. I prefer the green beans a little bit more tender. These are fresh green beans. They're not frozen or canned. And we all know they take a bit of time to cook. And even though I cut them small, a little bit crunchy. You may like that. You know, so at least you know now. You can have them crunchy, you can have them soft. But it's delicious. It needs a little bit more salt. A little bit more salt. And for me, I like a little bit more balsamic. There you go. Now for me, a little bit more garlic. Okay. I say she's done. Now all I got to do is put her into a couple containers. Now, you can enjoy this with anything you want. I've seen people, and I've heard from the person I saw this video, this recipe, they put blue cheese on top, crumbled feta. You know, you could put mozzarella balls, whatever you like. I'm keeping it light because I'm watching calories. No need to thicken it up. There's going to be some cheese in my chicken burgers tonight that they're going to be on the side of. So for me, this is the way I like it. And it is a simple salad. I want to keep it simple. You could use this as a base for so many things. You could put so many proteins in here. You could add, you know, anything. Cold cuts, chicken, turkey, whatever. Okay, now for the fun part, how food travels. This is hilarious to me, and I love it because I told you in one of my videos explaining what I do and who I am that I go all over the food universe, and I go out there and I pick what I think I would eat in my home and what you'd be interested in knowing. So one day I was going and looking and researching and going all over. And I go on Facebook because I have a page there, Cooking with Janine. And I take my videos and I upload them there so that my little audience of people in my group can see them. So I'm scrolling along, and I see a content creator. Okay. Now, he's a fabulous guy. I don't know if anybody knows him, but he's Bling and Bolognese. That's his name of his page, his channel. And he's from the Bronx. He's a cool dude. His name, I think, is Carlo. And he was doing a video about Chaz Palminteri's restaurant in New York. Me and my son wanted to go to this restaurant 3 years ago. Never made it there. But I heard it's really nice. And if you don't know who Chaz Palminteri is, he's the guy from A Bronx Tale. He's an actor. Now, I heard Carlo took us to his restaurant in a video. And the chef was there. I think the chef is Jack. And they're having this fabulous meal. And they take you through the kitchen. And they're cooking. And then at the end of the video, I think he goes home, or in another video. I think it's another video. I was going through stuff because he cooks like a rock star, this guy. I love his food and his personality, the way he talks. He's from the Bronx. And he grew up with Chaz Palminteri. How cool is that? So now I go and see another video, and he opens the video up and says, my wife likes beets, so I'm going to make her a salad. And he says that he took the recipe from Chaz Palminteri's menu because on the restaurant, it's called the Chaz salad, this bean salad. So now he proceeds to make it, and I'm watching him. So he makes the salad. I love everything in it. I love beets. I would die to go to the restaurant tomorrow if I could. It's in Manhattan, Chaz Palminteri. Look it up, and you'll see this salad on the menu. Now, the funny thing is, look at how the trail of food went. I've never been to the restaurant. Okay, I've never would have seen this salad if I didn't watch Carlo make it and then tweak it for myself. And now it's in your house, hopefully. So you see the food trail, how things go and how wonderful it is, recipes and what they're like and how you could change them and make it your own. I think he put cheese. I'm not sure. And I don't know. I was almost going to omit one of the beans because they're a bit much for me. I didn't want to add the kidney bean. But I did, and I love the taste of it. And now it's more robust. It's fuller now, and it's just me and Vin. It's the two of us. So I tried my best to scale it down. But when you get it in your kitchen, you make this salad, it's going to be yours because you probably put different beans, or maybe you'll change the green bean to something else. Who knows? Or you can make it just like this, and it's a wonderful salad. But that's how it came to me, because you're going to see a lot of this because I saw another creator. one of my viewers or friends made one. It's very popular. It's very popular, but it's funny the way I came to it. And I think that's cool. And I got to get some more recipes out there because, like I said, check him out, man. He cooks awesome. Awesome. All right. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next video. And it'll be something smaller and shorter. And I don't know if I'll have a story, but I usually always have food news story. Till then, feed yourself well and be well.